I know sometimes it gets overwhelming when you have to learn some new technology, especially if you're above 40. So don't worry. And that is why I've created this video on ChatGPT, right from the basics to building your own custom GPTs. Let us understand. So imagine having someone who can write emails or explain difficult topics, create presentations, solve Excel formulas, generate ideas, and maybe even plan your vacation, all within a few seconds. Sounds impossible. Well, that's exactly what ChatGPT can do. So in this video, I'll explain what ChatGPT is, how it works, what it can do, and more importantly, what it cannot do. So by the end of this lesson, you will understand why millions of people around the world use ChatGPT every day. So let us understand or start with the basic question, that is, what is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is an AI chatbot which is created by a company called as OpenAI. But that's a very technical definition. So let me simplify. Imagine you're chatting with a very knowledgeable assistant. So instead of searching Google and opening 10 different websites, you simply ask a question. For example, explain photosynthesis. So instead of giving you links, ChatGPT explains it in a simple language. Or you ask, write an email requesting for a lead. So it writes the email for you. Or create a workout plan. It creates one instantly. So think of ChatGPT as an assistant that understands your language and responds just like a human conversation. So before we understand what is ChatGPT, let us understand what is AI. So AI stands for artificial intelligence. Let's break it down. Artificial means man-made. Intelligence means the ability to learn, understand, and solve problems. So artificial intelligence means creating computer systems that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. So examples included answering questions or translating languages, recognizing images, writing stories, creating presentations, understanding speech. So ChatGPT is one example of artificial intelligence. There are other tools. I'm sure you would have heard of Claude, Gemini, Copilot. So these are other AI tools that is there. So what is the difference between a traditional software versus AI? And this, I believe, is one of the most important concepts. Let's compare them. So a traditional software, it follows a fixed set of rules. For example, a calculator. That's a software. So you type 2 plus 2, it gives you 4. It only knows mathematics. It cannot answer why the sky is blue or write a birthday message. It wasn't designed for that. So AI software is different. Instead of following only fixed rules, it has learned patterns from enormous amount of text that allows it to understand questions written in normal English. For example, you can ask, explain gravity like I'm a 5-year-old, or summarize this article, or even create a marketing plan. It understands the request and generates a response. So here is a simple analogy. So think of traditional software as a vending machine. You press a button A, you always get product A every single time. But in ChatGPT is more like talking to a librarian. You ask questions differently every time. The answer changes depending on what you ask. So let us understand, what can ChatGPT do for you. Let's look at some everyday examples. So maybe if you're a student, it can explain difficult concepts or solve a math problem, summarize chapters. If you're an employee, it can write emails for you. It can create presentations for you. It can summarize your meetings. It can analyze your Excel data. It can write reports for you. If you're a business owner, it can write advertisements. You can start creating social media posts. It can generate marketing ideas. It could also reply to your customers. If you're a teacher then or a trainer, you can of course prepare your lesson plans. You can create quizzes. You can create your worksheets. And everything else. You can, for example, plan your vacation. It could suggest some recipes. It can teach you a new skill. It can help you write your resumes. So let's see a very simple prompt. Okay. Now before that, let me show you on my screen how do you log in, how do you create your account, etc. So I will see you on the other side.